Before I'd go to the gym, I'd possibly have, you know, a couple of cups of black coffee, which would give me the caffeine boost that I needed to get through the workout. And caffeine is proven to sort of sometimes ease the pain when you're burning muscle. So it was always a key for me to have coffee before I went. And then these bad boys came along. You know, your T5 Super Strength have got your fat loss support, energy for your metabolism, and oxygen, most importantly, to your muscles to keep them going right the way through. A few of them down you before you go. You don't need the coffee, you don't feel bloated. These for me really work just as good as coffee, if not better. Half an hour before, I could take a couple, and then if it was a late night workout, I wouldn't take them because I wouldn't sleep. But if it was a morning workout, yeah, I'd take one in the afternoon, maybe when I need a snack, because snacking is the worst for keeping fit. I wasn't in the best of shapes. I mean, I was knocking back, you know, 5, 6, sometimes 7 cans of Foster's if I felt like it, or whatever other brand of lager you can think of. Going out with the lads and having a bit of fun, drinking a few pints, nothing that I thought was unhealthy. And it caught up on me, I suppose, and I just put the weight on, which pump the brakes. I need to get fit, you know. So yeah, and I'd eat a lot. Like, I didn't care when I ate. You know, I don't eat after 8 o'clock now, whereas before I'd eat way into the night. Midnight feast, yeah, not a problem. And it's still hard for me now, but I've found this muscle in my brain that just, it's like a little switch. I look at them and I go, oop, don't need them. Well, I heard about the job of Dancing on Ice about 12 weeks before we were actually beginning to start training and getting our boots and all that jazz. It was at that moment when I thought I need to make a change, and I started, but I didn't really go for it. I wasn't really strict with myself. I thought, oh, fine, I've got another 8 weeks, fine. Little did I know the weeks were turning over, and about 8 weeks I went for it, and I stuck to a diet. I was strict with myself, and I went to the gym religiously. And now I've done the hard work. It's maintaining it now. These T5s definitely help me, because, you know, before you go into the gym, it's like that caffeine boost through your system, like I said before, which can, you know, prevent you from feeling that little bit of pain when you don't want to do another 5. You can get another 5 out and go home and go, yeah, look at that, the next day, you know, and they're the results that you need after your workout, and that's what keeps you going.